bomb they about in the so about clinical. And you could play to be on pen that apartment. Yeah, then every fire so now we if you will say, my thing, I then okay, but I said, Oba, the everything, doctor, when you tell him to see a dear, my dear, you know, a 3 days, Maya, Maya, Clay, and only one, I remember, you need a Clay, dear, young Casapoye, you need that my city. And you are in your very maybe, and not to see 1 thing and 10, and certainly it's Radia, the party, Sanabra, indeed, in here, the Amapato, Sanabra, not to be necessary, everybody, Nana, Nayarasa, now with me, a dance, Eddie, as a young people being in the name. I don't know, the mother another in the sea about learning. As you say, Namu, yeah, Tabura, and clamping to the mountain, then Tabura, the pen Tabura, at the Chile, Namika, and I pass, Tabura, a Yama Mekana, yes, then, your lucky junction, your lucky junction, and Kumase, your father say estate park, the other say estate park, yes, and a feeding the map, it is and you are, he said, Porter, yes, yes, then pet quarters, and can I say, and can I talk about it, and I didn't hear me, so about learning. They say, that nothing, it is very 559 9012 34. If you look at it, they will understand your meaning, Mungo, Patasi, the Patapana, Uba, in Tibia, they say, card, I obey you before that, I beg you, yeah, 50 to be paid, you are not your mind in good. So we say, you're lad, not what after you're lad.
And if that day I'll be back, so diabetes higher, that day now you making sure say low a sign in Dubanaya the back counts are done into within 4 hours now a drop it from double digit to single digit. Oh, now will be our Ghana ha me poucho in it as so Herbal clinic. Yeah, Juma if it here Joada, Ecosi Memenda, and Opano is Siacosi in Breno Num, ya sorry so. I don't tell him so, me call your man Kibi dear me poucho, and it's more now super be a dance here be what it, Nancrofu dear dance here at bra, not infection now dear chin, yen tinning in a tail, and fin feel and farm mouth. I don't know, yeah, and ye demo, ABC, ya beno, I be, ya say Casa Tintin, wo is sabe, and top ponko, pinifum anymore. I don't know, and I say, Obi biara emfa ne ho embebo enidaso o ebusu akuo no me numbers na e to dwabio mu mra me ba be sore e 0559 901234 0559 901234 unia midinchia emu odin e na medem chief bakope chief of staff Julius Honorable Julius Deborah.
Okay.
Daddy yamin shira daddy one day me simple say me hu na e bonkomo
obehu no de obi ni promomo bia na nsese a adwuma na aba adwuma na bebre anti onam ha no onam aba obehu no mate okwa ya chia obia ewo enedaso wo Herbal clinic yada say ya to adwumade no so amamfo ano pe mami pes kan fama wa be ma sesika ba obotoma na ebeboa ma bibia ye kama eno na yese ema no kwa obotuma kobie ema so kwa obotuma kobie sika ni obotoma oba be ka tro say if you don't have money you have no right to have feelings. Etiana mega cash na koso yeguso a etwa NLA characters platform no so na ewo eti wadawo mafafo no sesi ayi star 426 star 5 star 426 star 5 Besau Kabi nature ticket ni be obetuma di draw ni be obetuma di 500,000 tembia you wasika ye che eti kai say eye unya 18 years ontumi ntwa bi phone no network bia you should bia star 426 star 5 bibia be kama pa the amount Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture no eda so odwa so wadawo ma also any how watch the sa Who near Coswadar Macodo Pebi, why and Hobart Tower, Haxa Mester no, a all Satan for the Mania Yadimano no. Every day the stamper teams will say, will be our Tibra Mono, Yabe, dear chance, Sana, a year a digest. And now the dear now Bush so sa. Unya Haxa Mester and Haxa capsules, be a mubia Biano, and who near green for fair. FD the stamper team so ba unya 12 years e kwa untumi numbi oba oma oba no fo untumi numbi oba wonyem untumi numbi pharmacy shop bia mu ebi wo ho tamafo call Little George Power FM Kaswa Jukat Pharmacy 0240238310 0240238310 ofra mpanyimfo ebeje so amafo send me message say galamsey ni issue na ye kana I say this before you go slow. Okay. Ya babo san komo no fudue mu na ansa na no ma me call Lawson Herbal Center. Minua Virgin Sun ababa tenase weekend di odi pa. Me hwe wani ma tumu se weekend we di pa.
Obi a wo wata ale ehye okura eso chami amemeti e be de medi Easter ya jaw.
Say Easter man tonka. Okoshe ona onko akode
me tokuro bi me mpa me ho asem
tokuro no so boa pa
na masepi anopo an fama na efe pa
meda se pa
uwie na opia obenya bi
menya ne
obenya ma ne bi
dabi meye mayema
wayema okay maye so mo doso
dabi maye congestion mpesa me chese maye occupy me okay
occupy ne de
Sanya me wona me pene saa.
Ye na wo.
Ba ko na
osuro.
Tutuo. Hey! Ano pe ba yeti Lawson Herbal Center for Sampa wo edemayen.
Video ma me na wase alo pe se waje me feso na ade ma ba Dwabo Ase morning show no. Ano pe me ba me hu se wabie mu pumu amamfo mo te trotro mu taxi fo mu tie.
Okay.
Enti ye hwadwumadie na ekọ achi. Ma me mfa akonya we so na ahwefo ne atiefo nyina ase. Ese money divergence na chi. Yaka Lawson Herbal Center kofa by ana CEO dano ye Dr. Lawson Chemenu aka the Virgin Doctor. Nyamia ya adom amane nimdie a wodi enupa mako miensa mua edi abedwaman so.
Oba strong one any dinechi.
Enro no what you say?
Oba we strong any dinechi.
Wa ya obinya asemu.
Minya asem se na no se ma di birthday.
Odi birthday o. Eno de ya celebrate nemum wa hwe ya betwa dwan anopai ohun so obi tifie no asame na twa dwan da
eto na akofa edro na ba edro ne dia mafo di ma danse
enuro ne ya miensa na ona epe akira kwan wona yare adokro ni padiem wona asabi omoni da so asa omabumabuo a yare nti omo dwendwene omo mfra Dr. Lawson
okay
one so our pharmacies our herbal shops are wamu pay nu pani bi amado do na abo omo ntia ma omo nsatimi aka bi no emfre Dr. Lawson numbers no ay 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0248 619999 0248 619999 minia enuone ya miensa ya waloke heba mixture e wodwaman so loke e infection edru na sa infection e wo ba so e wo bema so e ba bema so a
yeah
twi kasa mu no ye friend baba so e ba oba so a ye friend odepua na mombroni aka ni nyina bom se STDs sexual transmitted diseases enti sa ya rie e yare a edi bema nya edi obenya e di adwendwen abobo ene wo haw ebe oba ne bema asetenem enti bema bi wo ma infection ti no ne de no eduruma bi a ne bema na afon na aka akoshim obu wo ma infection ti no ne bema no ensa begu ho na ekọ ono ma na aba bebri eduruma bi a no ne nsa ahye ne nikem ho na otiti obi so wo ma infection kro na ojonso ntentem pa ojonso a na ne bema no emu hyehye no emu ya ne ya babaso ne bi no obi wo ma bema babaso nti enei se woya bema minua he obi de infection nti no edu ahomache a ewo se ne bema ebo ne tirinko ema ne hu so yete asefo no babaso nti ne bema ne entimi nsore wobi dwonso a baba so nti na nsuo fitaa bi firi wo bɛma nim na apie ɛyɛ na wo dwonso a dwonso no ntimi mpie na waka pantan esi so
na wo
kyem ɛya asefem but woyɛ bɛma na pɛsɛ otu baba so asefiri ni padua nim a ɛduro a ɛyɛ bibiduro tatahwe a yɛde kuti anamu nsa yareɛ no ɛyɛ baako pɛ ɛno ne lɔɔkɛ Herbal mixture entuwe no yɛse awadefoɔ anumumom ɛde ani gye ne nka bom ɛba bɛma no wɔ ba asetene mu entu yɛ ɔba a wo nso tie me sɛ saa duro we wɔ ba a wo nso de akɔyɛ ode pu a enei ensuo fitaa bu nsifiri wo nso ahemfie ɛyɛ na ahemfie wɔta kekaw eduruma bi a na nsansa wo wɔ ba no wo nso abegu ahemfie hɔ ɛyɛ na ode pu anti sabi enkabɔne efiri wo ho ba eduruma bi a ode pu na mo ahemfie wɔ abie woni bɛma no hia ode pu anti amo atenka ɛkɔ akyire low libido no mesrɛw Ghanafoɔ ma ya ne sɛ sesei ɛmɛma no ɔmo nya sika ɔba bɛfo ɔba na mmom so ɔbɛfo ɔba na wo bɛma ne di wo shape akyi ɔba no na sɛ bɛma no edi wo kɔkɔ akyi odi wo nufuo no akyi odi wo ahoɔfɛ no akyi ne wo wie a baabi a wɔkɔ ɛyɛ engine no so ɔbɛwura ahemfio na sɛ ahemfio no engine na overhaul na ɛba sa bɛma no kɔ a ɔmfrɛ wo bie
overhaul ne deɛ
sɛ ahemfio no ɛkwan no so nyɛ ɛba sa potholes yɛdɛ ɛwɔ hɔ enti wɔ baabi a wopɛ sɛ wo look sexy wopɛ sɛ ahemfie wa dry wahemfie wo close na wahemfie otimi yɛ wensen bɛma ne ba otimi gye wutum na bɛma ne yɛ ɔde forever no ɛnduro a ɛnai mede me nsa bɛsi me bo adi ho adanse aka kyerɛ wo sɛ woyɛ ɔba no anom a wo nipadua no bɛyɛ akɔnɔ wobɛyɛ ɔbaa sima nipadua no bɛyɛ from ɛbɛyɛ soro han no ɛyɛ lɔɔkɛ Herbal mixture Mesla kwa kanshi drug lane pharmacy sa atwe ho ahia all the 16 regions no wo kwa ubenya bi na mom hia no so se wo ye oba na onom na anu ho kani na tede a yesi ode pua na ye namu nsayare wo nko amanu maduo no tobi ma be ma no so nom anasa wo be ma no wo so wo nom a pebi mo oba no so nom na mu nyina mu ntwiti mo ho na bibia enna jojojo your numbers ne ye 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 the atasu mienu aya Lawson Herbal mixture yenro no pani ha the man ye wonwane se ye na manu akwan so ayem fa chemical bia emfraaye yakofa nubra inkohiri enia hama ene de aya Lawson Herbal mixture sa Lawson Herbal mixture na dwuma ya ne se one of the akoya ntinimu yare friend stroke yare a woda kete so a wantimi nsɔre nante wo bi a woda sɔre a ne nsa na asensra ya tiriti eduruma bi a wo sɔ ade ma na wo nsa popo wo sisi eya na wotena se emu ɛhyehyew eduruma bi a sisi yare nti wuntimi ntra wo to so nkyɛ woda sɔre no pa wa pɔ no wa pɔ so eya na ye wo ya honam ya wo no anase wo kyiri kasem na ye wo ya ahuntutuo general bodily page no na aduro no ɛyɛ Lawson Herbal mixture shano so say Lawson Herbal mixture nko ani aduro a enei Dr. Lawson akokwayem akofa dua bi efre ne kuminim yakofa mahogany akofa kokrodo so akofa dunsukro yakofa dua mako yellow nyina de aka ho a enei nim tree ne bomogu achi nyina ɛwɔ Lawson Herbal mixture na se me kan say a panyi bia na ne afia watena kwayem da no wo usa virgin sun ba waka no kware virgin sun ba onyabotre eka de wo duro ho bia ede kire yen anu ntina me se sa Lawson Herbal mixture wen man ka say yare ache wansa ansa no akopɛ na kira kwan wo de ma mo ye adwumaden carpenters mason for trotro drivers taxi drivers yenuanom MTT difo a ene ye gyina ntentene edwadifo ma ye tena ye to so che ye beduru fi a ya pone ya poso ye ya no ade ache na opese onya awode foforo nipaduanom dwumo fom na utimi ku adwuma so na utimi ye ne opese wo ye nyina eduro no eye Lawson Herbal mixture na we na dodo na sanem rani di ho adanse ese the other stroke kata so a wantimi nsɔre nante no so onom Lawson Herbal mixture 10 bottles anu asɔre nante duokuta poma wantimi nante a wo sugar no wonom Lawson Herbal mixture 5 bottles a no atopoma no ato atwene hwaduro no ho adanse yen your numbers ne ya 0242 133 577 0248 9999 yɛde nsɛm nyinaa ba awie ya mebrɛ ni ntino hwɛ Dileman capsules bɛma bi ampe na kyerɛ kwan na me manum bi minim secret ewom magimani so enti saa Dileman capsules wei anu nso ado na uwe dua yɛde ayɛ Dileman capsules a anu tira me virgin san sɛ me baka sɛ fidie so a minya akokoduro na me ya no kwarefo aka kyerɛ wo sɛ me dia wo yɛ oba a untimi ntwi mi condemn usia me a wo bɛfe mema na akokomba wo so wo bɛgyi wani so because ade a me dia me manage ho pa ne sɛ enei bɛma bi asia wo ba anadwo no wode na ekofie waso ne nsa na ye ne dia e ba sa ne mani agyi wo mitirim because bra e man is say mo your stop maybe I say wudi misika obedagi abotre wusia oba na preplan no police bia no obechew na ye di agro na so preplan police chime dabi etini nyina ye Dileman capsules
infa na ye benya bia
hwe ba bia benya bia to no okay should draglin pharmacy bia obenya bi
okay
takwa de fo nko mensa wona e wotakwa enko wo ase bi rofie
okay
kumase fo nyina enko keo apidank wo ho Mr Herbal Kolinak ede yawo Herbal so ho Freddy Mensa ba omo so ho wona wo sunwan enko green light cap Herbal Mose pharmacy bogoso fo nyina enko alaji 10x10 ho obenya bi ato na mom hyane nso se konangu kurom ho no Polina Esapon wo junction so ho do ma wo kwa wo super losing Dileman capsules enu ani nyina ya miensa virgin san manum bi masipi masita be ma pese ogina wona so che no numro ni miensa nyina bom at a time wo ba wo pese wa himfie wo dry enkabone ma wutimi ya virgin girl boso me ne so a umoja timi ya flama no nom loke ene lo se me chane de ebom eye 0248 619999
ede gusu
0242 133 577 na obi a ohia me oni taku oni sempoa na ohia me a onfrɛ me virgin san
yo ya
me chane say 50
Ghana
menya ade
why ade
ompene me
Meda say Virgin Sun era outside kanu so o free Lawson Herbal Center e buy na brante we oba na opeso tete ma bravo yada say no ni nyina bi e wa pharmacy shop bi e obi a wokwa Lawson no de won kai dro ni kra dia kai Lawson na omo bayi bi e de ama no ni enupa a ebetumi aboa pa ye to adwuma de no so na e wa ha say enche ye bedi enkomo na happy birthday kese enkoma mi ankasa menua baako a ene eye ne birthday Abdul Hakim Siaka Abdul Hakim Siaka an Abdul Hakim Siaka wono na CEO ma SA Hakim Ventures e was Sampa German North ene ya wawoda menua Yankopon kan ho ma usika bebre na wo mo na bibia anko yi mfama ya chebusuafo nyina ya toaso de anaise ene de adwuma no boja ye nkoa boja ye pow amanfo ka chief justice nso ho asem yesi appointment bi nso afenkrofo bi kon ho ni nyina wa ha yebeka ho asem hola se via Herbal clinic stroke and ebon kaya na diabetes na how na enam so ama bibie atwa na afei ne kon na ye den abra ye de aduro beka ho ama ho atopa asma koko wow koko ba na pai na waso ayese be ma koko tiwu na se wan treat ya be mre wo mpem yeti ko na kopa duro e wo hola Saviour Herbal clinic yendo ne ye kama pa bebi ya wo ya Simon opposite Access Bank no ti sisi yare fo ne obi anase atatai wo ba bibi down no fuma ama waye komsa won ton ho ase bra ye be diagnose wo na ye ma waduro kai se di ne hola Saviour Herbal clinic was see only God can heal you. 05766 56658 05766 56658 ofra kachire doctor ne say Piesie honorable without constituency say wamara meje eye ayarehwe na bibia enkoso kama wo ho mo messages no nche mekan ya de amamo eti ye call for a short commercial break ye ba ye beto aso.
ye tieto bibia emo bibia kwaba sonkokra abusia yare bai na ehawo yare ba na ya kwankra wo de chinchina wunya anuye and de tebrai na me come for Lionage Clinic Ghana emfama ahankwa na abepiem a ye de bibidro esaw yare ema wunya sunsunsansu bani bia abusia se yare fo ebepiem e wa Lionage Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodo amobrase ni ahofama sonkokra na hwe yare fo no ema ne hoto no abusia se oba bepiem wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te say syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis dialipa do na nim se a friend of white no ye pabeni ewom ewa hase abusia oya bema ukosine ni ma wontimi mu adwuma emiema omo okiafo na Lionage Clinic Sebra no fa bibidro ama onyina wo na so se bema mapa se wo so so yoba anasa warefo mo peba bo nya bi machina bre brabe piemo ewa Lionage Clinic Ghana na obeti abofrasun ewa ofie
adofo a mo hwe me mo so fu kofinti abeka kre ne me yare ana me da ho madam fu bi ba me nchen me introduce Lionage Clinic Ghana mami na mi tuwa na mo no me koye ne mo hwe me omo me duru ene me ho atome to wa ho hwe me a the leaders wasa me kan fu Lionage Clinic Ghana ma se nsu tuwa na mo bra na bunya wa yare sa.
Assalamu alaikum, na zo nan ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an na samu sauki yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lionage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lionage Clinic Ghana. Lionage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na aka me na ato na twetweme bi na 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa odunu asa miracle bi wadro no jese mafunu kra se di sia twimi anka me humi esi so se me humi ana esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no ni na ye normal ni bi na tinu ni tipa me sa 3 days ni na edona anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi che ma ebi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana aka me gina wa me na mu ti sinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me dru abe 6 years ni o tema ti am ya maji se ene me jaina ta ya le nem ku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankupo ni yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atomia me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
mobebo aban amagalamse na akwa na mama sama wakwa ababiom ewo TV ni so afede yeko TV ni so nti oman atena se ewo ha TV XYZ papa wa baba tena ha ye owura David Walter Homanu wono eye former constituency chairman edema lower menya krobo na wono ena wono so din ka finalist no ho a oman meba tumi aba be DMC no me MC for yenya yimu wia mona pressure no me de beba beto so nti owura me sama wakwa ababiom me de ba TV XYZ afede ye live eti how are you helping President Mahama say obebo na fe galamse no yetu ase momo de no mo amopa MC yedi
edi kan michia okru ani omo amuhwe XYZ omo amutie Power FM mu bojuma papa na nyame nshramu amen na michia the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the cabinet and you be a michia miankasa mi MP Honorable Ebenezer Oklete Telabi, the Deputy Minister for Interior. Minso mitia mi party executives, party chairman, any coordinators, assembly members, any branch executives.
Okay.
Na medavo. Galanse semno asufim. In fact,
we all know say a security threat issue, but
it's crazy. Now, another opportunity to fight it. We say you benya MCs and not DCs because who come mention sa leadership no here bebre because a lot depends on the MCs and the DCs.
Yeah.
Now DC no any assembly no omo to me ombetimi aye bylaws be regulate even the activities of the miners. So the mining no entimi call totally. But sena and this government says here agenda and say fine say you be mining cra and you be small scale mining. There must be regulation and directions. You hear some KPIs ubetimi di ayejuma ho unko ho kakase ukoye juma usi ukoye small scale mining na ukoye galamsey no just a contact mining for omunya lisa omukoye galamsey instead of proper mining. The assembly has a responsibility, and that responsibility is to protect the area of jurisdiction. Now then I say bylaws you be involve stakeholders. Now yes we be trainer among for watchdogs around the water bodies within the jurisdiction of the assembly, around the forest within the jurisdiction of the assembly. Se obi ye galamsey then omu say galamsey be reporting the panel for the law enforcement agencies to take the appropriate actions. Then we hear papa inti se fight no ana se ekunu be year me did say MC and DC is one omu wo greater responsibility omu be ma assembly no aginem enu na betimi aboa government inti MC ana DC asem no enye obi keke ebia purpose di na obeko di sa position no ye here obi mo omu relationship with the community na omu experience.
Okay.
And then sena omu di emlabe ejuma enu be boye.
Okay.
This fight inti the fight no sector ministry betimi aye ni die beze who take action we over concrete. But DC no ho assemblyman wo ho man crowd wo ho.
Okay.
Omu ne se omu ji kunumu a betimi akuye.
Yeah.
Amaye nya results.
Almost support ya.
Yes. Inti yema one of the KPIs I'm expecting that regional minister for local government and our government bema DCs and MC ni say ukoye all many activities must be regulated. Galamsey must be fought within a certain period.
Yes.
We want the water, the brim or whichever river no
area on it must be clean.
It must be clean within this period.
Yeah,
so
what 4 months.
Yes.
84 months na so.
One thing here, coffee.
Good.
Yes, because the president has the power to appoint and disappoint.
Sure.
MDCs. It is say ya mo to me no say kohone ko ejuma no go koda. No go compromise and e bia wan kasa so ko ji Galamsey no mu a. Oh, you have to go home. You have to go home. So to me, I think so far so good. You can take the government as doing so much, even though there's more room for improvement.
Okay.
I think the government is on course, and President John Dramani Mahama and his cabinet, and especially the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, need to be pat on the back. Because these people are really doing what it takes. Omu ye ni esese omu ye ebimu pese omu nye no buga it is say ye fa soldiers it is say na abandada no ye no Ye fa soldiers ko ho na mu ko si excavators no mu chi nkrofo enu na fight no. This fight is strategic. Now who send na ye kono no systematically no using the rule of law and the processes in the law and the coup galanse no meaning say yabedi kunim and very soon our water bodies will be clean and we will claim several lands because so far several hectares of forests have been reclaimed from galanse under this government. Yes, so if you have let's say if you have 9 you reclaim 7 you are good. Yeah, you are good. So now this government is so much committed. Yes, so much committed. No, GD. John Dramani Mama on the president keke Obabeja legacy. Now on your experience bebre in the previous administration or heady. Now obetrefie no ohun ni a Akufo-Addo ni nkofo nso aye. It experience there. he has a reservoir of experience. Obe apply. Na minim say. Yami beka ne ho. Ama ni buta no abem.
By more Nkrofo, more NDC fui. Mumu bebre na no. Maso yeden. Unenam constituencies and ya what especially Eastern region and I'm putting it to you because of the Eastern region. Eastern region executives ne be na ya ban na ba na ye betu MPP for ne 2 ye hu ye e dey na free say any approach na yam fine tackle more party for no
yo that's it enye say NDC for
when they are
no titi we see ye bebre ye asu ye dey me patch say enye say NDC for as in the color NDC but human beings human nature it is yes human nature if I say Power FM ala SYZ say amu ko ji adwuma bi wo baby nkrofo amu bem no on pese on benya advantage inti na nkrofo gan inti efie bia mesa wom utima say efie bia mesa wom inti this fight against galamsey no say uye NDC executive and now appointee or whoever now who kahu and now who person obeye bia and they giant them because John Dramani Mahama the fight no is not against MPP people, it's not against anybody but recalcitrant galamseyers amasu yede inti. This fight is not knowing colors. John Dramani Mahama and his team are not fighting galamsey looking at colors. Into who ye NDC ni na bia wo abrim ala wo Osino or whichever within the enclave
Osino.
Yes, and
Atima Fosu.
Now what do you say? Oh, my by the basso into me a party executive and me appointee, me assemblyman into I'll take advantage. Now ube yet say utumi yenu sela utumi ayenu so ube yenu sa I don't think John Mahama's government is going to
spare you.
spare you not at all this fight is not about colors. We want to reset Ghana.
What is
one of the areas
you?
To reset
is the
galamsey.
Then a convince woman who say adeni bekoye galamsey fight no.
Oh yes, because of the start
no.
The process.
Some people for once na omochiche amam for how.
Oh, who say no enye chichi. So enye chichi. Who to say court be what baby. Now judge no yachi excavators now or returning excavators no ma owners or the manners. Na echenu sa court na sa judge na trim no reversing decision no.
Okay.
And when you go so as or reversing. If you look at the steps being taken, nobody need to convince you that John Dramani Mahama and his government are on the right path. So, and the end will surely justify the means, but the beginning can also give assurance that the end it will end well. And that is what John Dramani Mahama and his team are doing. And I can tell you that in the coming days, they are going to be roll out a lot of activities. Yes, coming days.
Which you are privy to.
You see, this government is so tactical that who knows that on Easter Day, a contact mining license will be pronounced for revocation. Who knows? Wasn't this a surprise? Most people are in Kwewu. Most people are other places. Before you realize something came up. And I'm telling you, when we finish with this MMDC thing, who will fight? You know?
The fight will take shape.
Because everybody who really wants John Dramani Mahama's government to actually achieve, actually succeed, will join this fight. And if you are an MC aspirant or you are an MC or DC by now, then you should be drawing the roadmap to fighting Galamsey. Abwa abainu. As I say, udia two papers so say me district no me ABC.
Okay.
Akwabwa amainu ana government no.
Moko vet no omo bisa mo sa question ni bi efa illegal mining ho ana. Some vet.
Yes, but unfortunately me jurisdiction no Galamsey nothing of such those questions I don't think it will come. So it didn't come. But I'm sure those omo Galamsey areas no by all means on baby sa omo baby. Now omo committee or vetting. I know the vetting team did a very thorough job. You can be sure that some people were asked that question. But my area there's nothing like Galamsey.
More do those things is Odumaso Krobo. More pray for MC post no.
Oh, yeah, Honu koye 4.
Finalist near 4.
Yeah, final, yes.
Okay. Ti yɛnhwɛ nim said abɛn na ɔmbɛbɔ final person nidi.
Who say sa Tumilu
Mamu date.
Sa Tumilu is in the bosom of the president. Alone, and the president alone. It's your was no muba platform so no do date anytime betu no do way betu no BD like we say no. The least is the government since we started. Such information hardly link. Yes, who said those days the previous government Kakrana Liki when is what is cut under watertight protection to the extent that until the president decides you may not hear any name.
Okay.
And, but looking at the time frame given by the president to himself to tell Ghanaians that he's really on course, which is 120 days. Yes. Who say Papa na bojuma papa. So can yes ya. Papa na bojuma ebimu ohokra and can any key points no but uti for instance business forum work so it wasn't a point that he gave to us that he want to accomplish within 120 days. But and there's so many other things. The businessmen, the business moguls in this country are so much happy that such a forum came up and somebody heard them, somebody has spoken to them, and the government is going to partner them to the private sector. John Dramani Mahama is on point, and this is the first time in the history of Ghana, TMO. First time in the history of Ghana. Yes, a cabinet formed within 14 days.
Yeah.
Total cabinet formed within 14 days. Across the whole country. Just 3 regions. Ombe more MMDCs. Yes, occupy everywhere. They say Abia from next week going, you know. Ambassadorial appointments to Baba, any other appointment. Within the 120 days, no, Makino 90%.
Hey,
yes,
isn't it too early?
I don't know. It's not. It's about what I know and what I'm seeing. Because all previous government from 93. All previous governments.
And that is Fourth Republic.
Yes, they appoint MMDCs even somewhere May, June, July, that way. But in April,
we abandon more.
Yes, abandon. Indeed, those of us who are in the 3 other regions, Ajubrao, let's just be patient enough to wait for the president to do his work. As Afensu say, ya body no ni ombebo bia or NDCD. Say ni panet ni qualify ko finalist mo or NDCD. Yembwa no bojuma ebwa yera amampenyi John Dramani mama. Yembwa sa oh okay say bo we are in there ebi mu ko share one corner bi and now bi mu say ye be demonstration and now be demonstration ni we no ye fa enu chichiro mai nti ebia ene ye obi 10 another time usu remember.
Don't you think say winner takes all no eno na ya edisa agitations neba because obi wo say meme wo me squad it would be accessible to the MCU or the DC, but say ye wo DC ya ondo so be ni program obia eya emphasize na ma we ma unjin this because of me o me camp
yes, yes enu so ka ho sa winner takes all so ka ho that will be cured by the proposal of this very NDC government say ye koye ni nu ebe election.
Okay.
Whichever will let the people select or elect their own MMDCs. And the John Dramani Mama is, and the NDC is so much committed to that call. And we are going to do it. But unim, baby to say lower manya krobo. Uba, well, me come on me who, but ubisa Timon for me catch say, oh, this guy is a unifier. This guy doesn't discriminate. This guy is tolerant of opposing views. Just say David Water komenu so say komenua e de obia betimi asesino into who call local radio stations I will say hey the only reason why we want David Water komenu is that he is more accessible approachable regardless which divide you belong to who say call elections primaries any other elections definitely obia be for me the team until who for me team we are at the end of the elections say mukambo
right.
Then you become one. That does not mean you throw away those who are even supporting you, but you put all of them together and lead them and work together for the benefit of the community and the party. Now uba lower manya that's the typical example where you see the former chairman and the current chairman, you see the constituency secretary, constituency organizer, all of them vibing together. So, yen vibe together. Yen pisu now on yimu so de bia na MP oklete telabina or ye kabom or nyobe bia no be say kabom ti na ye no. Nti this time round if they give you MCE you cannot sit in one corner and say oh these are my people and these are the people of somebody. You need to bring the people together because MCE even though you are representing the president, you are working for the people. And you have to serve the people in humility and with respect. So, if you are able to do that, you are going to make the party attractive in the municipality. You make the party attractive, you make the people feel the party. So, Cindy, sa omo juya mu say ye ma mu position nu na pesemi kuminya bebe wa and omo jai because John Dramani Mahama is not like that. He's not expecting any of his appointees to be like that. Look at John Dramani Mahama, his excellency at Kwewu, where he has to walk onto the former president who said he would never hand over to him. They did all forms of vindictive activities against him, but he was vibing with him. But they were seated together. They were drinking together.
Pictures na about Bonteno.
Video
so count. A man for issues with it. Mami ready a comment being infantile. This known person, your friend or Onukra Mohonum. Lawyer Akufo-Addo tata na brabo bebrebe. Oliver Bakavomawo.
Okay.
Make is from statement.
Okay.
Na statement na o make ye no. Na o person o say John Mahama de picture na oni eye Akufo-Addo etwa no. Ono ohia hwe mfiri mu. Na emom na Akufo-Addo no. Na saa de no issues ewo ho meba mepe de amount se see me person me reading the post in the show na me twen wadwen esi eye niema ebetumi asi ewo kroma ho ma menkora menko kenkan. Okay, I think it's here. O make post no enra was I don't accept, as some people are speculating that these images are the death of Oral. No way. Oral belongs to we the people, not JM or JD. But this is what I know. I know exactly what these images do for Mampam. He was referring to Nana Akufo-Addo. That is why they carefully took them and put them out there, including even with the video. It was intentional. But this is what I don't know. I don't know what the images do for JM and his credibility. What story was he hoping to tell? Governance is also image. Don't play with it or with people's emotions. A word to the wise is not in quote. Shalom. Does it mean says sir picture na say share oh yen nyina nipa ba ko I say nipa ba ko sa niema no? Does it let you doubt say corruption oral na say MPP for ye be nearly omo no die down?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. Let no picture deceive you. Near President John Dramani Mahama here that is the meaning of Easter.
Okay.
We are one people, one nation, with a common destiny. The fact that somebody has been former president, despite all that went on before the election, now President Mahama or Yobia on keeping record of any wrongdoing against him. Say obey revenge. Revenge belongs to God.
But people need to be punished.
No, tear me. I will land on that one. Inti say a shower kwewa. Na because of the death and the rising of Christ. Me share me nuya former president mami chialu because na bainu omo diboni ala omo so corrupt activities say it's say echi omo ora bechi omo nti mami chialu. No. Even the prisoners, are friends and family members of some people. Belong to some churches. Uti say it is all love no dear as say there is near John Dramani Mahama yenu and no because he follows the deeds of Christ and or trese or doma ni pabia, and then we rather need to praise him. Coming to Ora, look. Ora is no longer the preserve of John Dramani Mahama. Ora is no longer the preserve of John Dramani Mahama. Ghanaians uphold Ora. Ghanaians want to fight out. Ghanaians want to nip corruption in the bud. And yes, sir, you got picture. Allow on your big picture into Ora. A lot of investigative activities are going on by the appropriate security apparatus. Omu ye juma, omu pese, yenya proper evidence. Not say kokota, never one time. There will not be a rematch. Ye kokota, the evidence will have. Then trust Dominic Ayini, Attorney General, and any team that they are going to do a wonderful job. Special prosecutors or say be hopeful and trust this government that no looted money or property will go unchecked. Ala omu kahunu, ala omu perpetrated saadianu, they will not bring them to book. They'll be brought to book, honestly, and they've started. A lot has started. Bakavomawo is an activist. He's a free thinker, free talker. He can say his mind. But I trust my government under John Dramani Mahama. Say, Obebojuma, ama yenya dividend of this fight against corruption in our country. Ebe baso. Ajubreo, say pictures anyway. No, it's just the significance of the occasion. John Dramani Mahama.
But I must say, money people for now is too fine. It's a banner, and I'm going to treat you with kids' gloves, which I agree some way.
You agree? I also disagree. The only thing I made disagree to say, if you look at the state of affairs, says here, near Koso or government musisia, who say, as Ghanaians, we are one people. Yes,
you keep hammering on that.
Yes, we are one people.
Yes,
we belong to the same churches. Most of us went to the same schools. We have intermarried. Okay, we even married across the political parties. Enti enye gidi asem, enye mlasem, the mlanu. You see, the wheel of justice glides slowly, but at the end, it will get to where it must get to. I know John Dramani Mahama, and I know the team is leading right now, and I know that they are going to deliver according to their set goals and KPIs given to themselves, and they are doing so fantastically so far. If you look at what is going on by way of checking corruption, then you see that we are really on course, and we are fighting the fight, because if you look at even the Info Analytics Afro-Biorita recently. Yes, the presidency used to be at the top. The presidency used to be at the top. Now, the presidency is much respected by the international community and the Ghanaians that is less corrupt. In fact, there's no corruption there. You get it? Under John Dramani Mahama. And that is leadership. And that's what we mean by leadership. Iti munya jidie na mu fam pambo enta echi John Dramani Mahama
amafo a wo hwe show no say kasa na doso mama action nya more confirm or say it looks like you people are joking
oh actually need there listen come on you see in terms of corruption the fight oh come on if former president Akufo-Addo and Kasakasampo, the who came with baby cry. You may find that too.
Messages, no, I would love to read them. Mama de about Facebook, Bamunja Tim did you know? Would you mean to mean kind message? No? You people are making sense with your concerns, but Sabuma Tim did any Burma mean to mean kind. So, and me is animal. Hassan bin Abdullah Folisawi, Mr. Munyabotre and Famame, almost a pam and people for no more harbor ne ECG or so or more twat or my penny work.
My brother.
Just say more sensitive positions be or more MPP near man or more yensalo.
Some ye. Bebre a coffee. Na enye obia ube sorry and apa baguno beka say on coffee ube pamdo. It's not just like that. Some institutions were built and some of the institutions when we say allow authorities when we say mla omudi fa nipa bibulu some blanu and to me my president just get up and say go home and I'm a pamo. A bimu was civil servant allow public servant positions are though they are MPP you can know that this person speaks for MPP or is MPP but position on one some position and konye political appointment sir the person rose through the ranks the person end that appointment there is a way to handle those ones.
To say VR ho say nipa or no say 25 years and our year juma or just say department sir na mampenyin si no You are fantastic.
Yes.
You are very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Eti eco engineer Kenzo.
Yeah.
Yes. Ne free deputy CEO. There are other people who do
until we are NDC. We are too emotional. We can say, and then John Mama on Pam way. We say, Uko platforms now or the he does very well by knowing the background of most appointees are public office holders now or the bar. So no ways who but enye obia ubetinya sorries on coffee and the ube cockot. So now senipa na nye boni dia. You cannot just say everybody should go home because they are affiliated to the MPP. For that one, I'm sorry. And I think John Dramani Mahama knows what he's doing best. Because every now and then you hear people being relieved of their positions. And then it will go on like that. Until you butrema John Dramani Mahama any government. Meaning say near party for penu, near Ghana for penu, or Bayenu at the right time.
IGP aya de bi mani jahompa.
IGP bay.
I said Ghana your IGP back up.
Yes.
So your countryman.
Yes. Yes. IGP
COP Tete Yohulu.
Yeah, Tete Yohulu. I salute you.
What do we say transfer to commanders now? Omo galam say sides ni nyina.
Dada.
Ya wo mu constant IGP koswa toaso ye adwuma ne saa. IGP yetawechi. The best support you to do the right thing.
Let me trust say wo de kruboni atu ade bilima. Omo ashino. Say kruboni wo manu a chance. Ashikwa.
Yeah, I like the collaboration of the IGP and then the interior minister no senior woman so to munyi dem free ho galam say for na mo muskasa o mafu police ni pa be police ni na fu say twom we did this time on ko ba bia de bi osoro to office na galam say for this care bre no nse munu sa na ya say yensuo nyina na wo sa osika na o de kwako kransuo de aba no wo na nanom nso daache bi say wo ni ho a nsuo be na ombenom aritina nipa moto na bonishe mutiri musa IGP sesa omo nyina manyi twenya do a IGP sesa omo and what near obeba ne KPIs manu 2 months say we commander na nsuo eda wo area ho 2 months I say ni tie ni antia mo sanyi ni mfiri ho ena sa nipa no so mo investigate ne bank account say wo pay yesen account bia connected to you bia we have to investigate it say anya sa yentumi mbo amagalam say no yentu ase. The nonsense has been too much. And that is why I'm happy that the IGP is doing what he's doing. Sister Wamu, yes, I investigate to my accounts, grants and fanka. The person who said you have to be the IGP, or did you womu into the amount until the twaso yetawechi, Bamu investigators are district police commanders, no more mining areas or more. Their accounts are facts. The same police officer, same rank, or tenkraya. When yes access to sa opportunities ni bintu okọ retirement na akọ esresrefo na obi dia say nsuo agisika boss wo ho galamsey for to talk as momo IGP investigate and tell us yada say opayi mami to ade kaka ho na ye to enkomo no so agbozo Herbal clinic asem kan tro say no pay premature ejaculation and etetewa bra ye waduro wo ho ye reset ni ma no so reset system STIs ma ne ntran so na ekire ebetumi ha wo ba candidate be ma ba ho na we gya wo ko so nkan ho ofe etitem bia na obi tinchen o si o usuban na nye meanwhile nya wa ahimfie ho nye kwa agbozo Herbal clinic kwa shema yo ben ahimfie no ye number is 0241750282 yade bia bra ye bebo mo mo temane ne mpotem ye wo Community 25 Savannah Junction opposite Def Traco Estate. Your number ewo ho temade no 0557 402 696. Wofra Agbozo Herbal Clinic. Empenyimfo no bekasa. Yare bia o de free. Or more time powder for us one rabo with that constituency. Me na me say free. It's free. Wo mehwe kama pa enso e dia ma. Tano Nimiri Forest ya ene wono mo aken arenti na buntume ne chia yedin sa honorable David Walter Homenu ena menene bon komo no oye former constituency chairman ma NDC ewo lower menya se yaboni din se o ka finalist no ho a omo ba be DMC no ye hwe se nyankopon ebetumi aboa no na wadi MCA no wo ho nti ono na mene ne bo nkomo adi ntina wa muntumi nti wuntumi anani din wuntumi nti munso muntumi
David TV ubechi obi a ubegina bibi so achi TV ebedo we are getting there. The reason why I'm telling you we are getting there is that this is just the beginning. See, under President Akufo-Addo, now CSOs, coalition against Galamsey, Omwa issue petition against Untumi and his Akonta mining in the forest. Now, Omu demand IGP, Dampari. Just as the police want to take decision or action, the president was seen on the airwaves, on the television and radio stations, saying that Akonta Mining is a legal mining company and they are not mining in the forest. He quickly protected it. Do you think the IGP then and the CID boss will have the balls to tackle the situation or to even tackle Untumi? No, they cannot. The reason why they cannot is that their boss, the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, has spoken. The clearing agent has spoken. He has cleared the man even before any investigation could start. Now who say Abansisa yepa say anka yanu lo mu wo so sisia yenti. Will you hear this? Yenti, we will not even hear. And to be going on to the extent say part of the lease concession or track atoma galamsey for no mudi serious galamsey inside the forest, and even encroaching on some other concessions of other companies. Now the investigation is ripe. I think the report has informed the decision of the sector minister for lands and natural resources to come out. Oba out say CNU, we are even going to revoke the license of Akonta Mining to the extent that now or see yachi nkrofo bebre wo. Sorry, mpacho no monsuo ma me na me nkodi nkrofo bebre. Okay. Ma me nkoti nkomo bi mra sesiai. Over the weekend MC Monday enra asoja for search bi ewo boko kutuo bi toto ye na wo mo swift task force asoja for ne police for wo mo gigi atuo ne ade ma me ne Abaso Sabusi Abaso Sabute twetwe nkomo security expert on the issue. Opanyim otemenka mema kwa ba de Dwabo Ase dwumadie no so ye da sese wo ne yen twetwe nkomo. Do you think say sa yen cordon area na yen search way ofri say ache dodo nanke ade say ye di kan ye dadadada na?
Of course, Erika Maminchia wankasa na minchia wetie for ina. I think these search operations, are part of standard operating procedure, especially the BIA will prolong protracted conflict. Because I understand, Mr. We go on one, or going somewhere, check. And I himself be with you near Abia, Umudisanya Manzamino. Yeah. And the search operations are also a if you monitor California, it was supposed to be one of the first operations in fact, in Alabama, it's not about going to Mufiene or Mugabu. Their farms. They don't hide these arms and ammunition in their homes because the possibility of raid, the possibility of search, bush, they are in the forest, they are in their farms, hidden. Almost to form a Bimunso, a Piasso, and Omudu Mutiuni Matadi is. And I believe that the Ghana forces, the defense intelligence need, and they should have this information in order not to limit some of these search and to retrieve illegal arms now there, not to their homes and their workplaces now there. Okay.
You know, as almost from the answer. A police for a soldier for no woman ready. Someone is a 2 hour baby pet na smart. Aqua cordons area ho aqua search. should that be the normal thing to be going on?
No. Enisa ye train. Yenka se etune to answer na okoni ho. And also a part of the operational strategy security agencies in war in order to raid the area of illegal weapons now here. In the end, they say the ACB do reaching a offer, search. A part of the operating procedure because you are in a conflict zone, and in a conflict zone, there are records documented. Among you in fact, before in some jurisdiction, in peace enforcement, Yama for amnesty, Yamamu Abia, Bosumbe, Bakwana, who would you be son or the bar? Yagikra, Abaso, MOBB. Now, in some cases, you be bringing a pilot near she to signify unity, say, the HUS was. How the processing now one may also a cost. Yeah, a way former American once a month. That they won't give when you try and go because they are bury some of those things and you can't find it. It's like you trained dogs. Come here, ya to one more. To me, sniffy, who said that it you should have because if you don't prepare a trouble bono, sentinel one. These dogs can easily pick them up and identify some of these places a war because who could form a vast line as a yantam. So until you use some of these trained K9 dogs now, a soldier for would be, a police for would be, on the specialized training to retrieve some of these arms. I see or a formally in Riasona Dena. It's got for us to say, sir, you to say to Atwa, Asana, your such operation near Petuna, is a MWA.
Okay, you know, so therefore, no say, one many other security agencies can't back one making sure, say, one better IT security more na those near my as a woman yet to send your cano. One man's to me operations a whole na woman share my sumbia baboko or last words are what the mass security joint security operations any day.
I'm just saying, that's your cry. It is a Nejuma na Umudino. It is at the peril of their lives. Just a big couple of true among one. Your best realm now, you show cry. Now, your mother policy, Nika policy, community policy, in this case, in the Ministry of Defense, in Interior. Upon the first one, a one cadia, who crash them allowances, Nika Kaya, because in some cases, you know, Nipan war more up playing. Takre bitale kwani se meba ne sana o prepare o se nipa ne kwampo e di ye ejuma so ne bo o man ne kwampo no na apache makakra e di ende be bo asoja for a police for NI before all the joint security operations no e bo ma ba so nyenka che o mo se wo mu toso because in any case they swore to protect us. Now the most important thing is the feuding factions mo a mu ti bia me ntimi wan se ye kosi ye nana o 24 edi enim enim say nyame adwa because this me aba say na BBC the yindi issues ne kamale in double buy no you say the papa so betimi free ye na na 24 negotiation of course nti ye be police for all the joint security task force
okay
akode no omoko omoko akode na omo in charge of policy encourage share them any support any logistics any allowances ebe show no plan no also one.
All right. Yabako so monitor situation no bibiania ye no ebetwetwe nkomo meda say Abbas Osabute say anoponya time edemayen. Abbas Osabute a security expert. Ona ote say mra no ye security issues ono and I friend no. He says it's the way it's supposed to be said. Ti ono no there. Sa pepepe na ti bokone there say the security ni be tight pant mu there. Montana wana mundi nsem hunu wa obeye wadwe se obetutu asoja for no betu mu ntemo de ma monsa sam adwenara honorable David Walter Homenoda so ofe ha MC aspirant follower menya quick one on Boko na yempon.
Yeah, thank you very much. Boko asemi a long history bia gidi say timonfo omo free hono and other stakeholders. Emriasu say, Ombe so resolve. Say, we are stopping this thing once and for all. Let's understand one another. Because even if Ukraine and Russia are calling for truce, are calling for peace, and they are much less Boku. how much more how much small boko I think it has come to the level where civilization should tell us that war is not the way to go. The interesting thing is so uko boko a omu kunu nya omu na omu ya kingpins no bebre won kra bebre ya politicians businessmen omu nya ska no mu totuo no mu dia small boko na nkrofo di kuku nkrofo ma just because of me name say chieftaincy lands or whatever. But it's good to note and it must be amplified loudly to the world. Say John Dramani Mahama, after taking office, has seen Boko as one of his main goals to achieve before he completes his term.
Sir Okan on the campaign.
Yes,
you're swearing in
now Okoho.
Yeah.
Baumi Ofri Okrah, Bisa say, how many times does he visit that place? But John Dramani Mahama went there. The IGP went there. The third one now is Asantehene has given timelines.
Yeah,
the
roadmap ending. Yeah,
yes, that there's going to start the mediation process. Who say at the end of the day, no, you be
on board.
Say there's peace really prevailing, and yet the pretentious peace proper peace, everlasting peace. Because what is happening in Boko has so much rippling effect, have so much ramification for our country as Ghana. Because already, top borderline volatile. A lot of terrorist activities going on from Burkina Faso and other neighboring countries from the Sahara area. Inti say ekoban say ye traho ayahwe one day will come. Those small boys wielding those guns will turn themselves into a guerrilla group. Joining forces with those terrorists, and they'll come and disturb our peace. This is not the time we need that.
Okay.
Nanti say Ukria Jomama Tuanamubi Oko those Saharan countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, so on and the he's even inviting them for the ECOWAS 50th way. That is the way to go. That is the way to go. And I'm trusting God that John Dramani Mahama will not renege on his responsibility, on his quest to make sure there's a lasting peace in Boko. And that will happen in the coming days. Let's give us some time. It's just a matter of time. And John Dramani Mahama will prove to the world that really he's the peacemaker. And he's something coming. It's a time that he's just coming to make sure that everything, just as the proverbial Bible will tell you that the second coming of Christ will end everything. John Mama's coming is resetting Ghana and to end some of these things once and for all. Yes.
We live to see how it goes. Honorable David Walter Homeno Medase.
Mami
Chelby. Sir, Niakai Kra, Meba, Mamin Tonade Kakra, Namen Sambra, Namen Mebisa, and they see when you saw with the airco lower menya krobo. Anambwa. MTN for some country say ne o dwumade keto bia wudie uhia smart services and they the game changer ba ya introduce yellow base no a new multi service bundler bibia uhia as a smart business bia no solution no ewoma pay make up for the amount near packages no near ubenya near 4G plus router with 10 gigabytes of free data, Microsoft Office 365, genuine Microsoft applications, Wubenya, Yabeya Webways, at the amount customized business website for your business, and a Unicom service, a unified business communication solution for your virtual call center, IVR, and now a conferencing need. Internal pay, Adia Ed Dennis, MTN 4 Barber Sowasane, Ama business now, Woyano, Yabwao, now solution be our new internet Nessanemano, Yatumi Abwao. Over to my friend CCA, over to my friend toll free number 100 no, and over to my friend 0244 30811 0244 30811 81 0244 308 111. Sana number ni sitie. Eti ubetumi nso kra email yen ewo mtnbusiness.gh@mtn.com. Na open chiremu bia so a ubetumi visit your website no. mtn.com/gh/business and as MTN office be ben bia no. Yellow busy wuduru hwa ye bebo eho dawuro na ya chirichiru mu ye pa na atumi aboa wo as an owner of an SME kai se enseche kakra ebata ho. Back to honorable homenu. Osha sa odumase krobo ni sa areas mo peculiar issues in the time na me ba no. I say bola issues sanitation. Then you see when you saw us saying Yankopon Bona Joma Bodia obey a man force to hold you by that.
You can say, oh, me too. First on my list is sanitation. Sanitation, me Baba Yelu to say, dada, just to depend on Zoom Lion.
Must be something different to get different results.
And I'm going to involve the assembly members, the unit committee, and the local chiefs to ensure that we achieve the goals that we set. Remember our KPIs, remember all the resources are, and then you community sanitation competition.
Okay.
Now, every month, you know, which electoral area is the neatest or has really performed. Yes, and
it's not a bad idea.
Yes, we'll make sure that sanitation will be on top. Where there is no toilet facility, excuse me, we'll put it there. Where there are old ones, we'll renovate them and expand them. Where the management is poor, we'll change the management to make sure that we have a very clean society. Assembly in it's a sanitation deficit area. The assembly building itself. You go to the residency, the whole baby akpato. We have to make sure that we make our environment like a living place for our people, so that when people come from outside, they know that these people really know what they are about.
Priority number two,
agriculture. Yes, when you come to Lower Manya, predominantly we are farmers. Now, yaja agriculture to for far too long. I mean the assembly.
Okay.
Now the assembly has to bring agriculture. Number 3.
Already you have Feed Ghana to feed into.
Yes. But if you don't have a local content priority roadmap, you can't feed into the Feed Ghana properly and to work.
Okay.
And you need strategy and innovation.
All right.
To make sure that you capture it, because we are many, and if you don't take time, you may be left behind. And the kind of person I am, I'm the one who moves can enter every office and make sure that what belongs to the Krobos come to the Krobos. I'm that person. You know.
And then why you paint a man for who say ubetuma edwuma no.
So say being an assembly member, being a unit committee, being presiding member, being party executive, and then constituency chairman. My juma bebrea. It's not from even government. Personally, interventions are me or me electoral area. That shows that yes, I have the track record.
Key one near there.
Apart from community infrastructure, anyway, the key thing that I have, which surpasses most others, is the personal relationship with the people. The relationship with the people, the welfare of the people. That's why when you come, it's number 1. And you see, Juma Bebre, the life of the people should improve. And that is what I always champion, and I continue to champion, and I'm going to champion. Because you see, I'm praying that John Dramani Mama should have favor on me and give me. And if I'm the MC for Lower Manya, within the first 3 months, I'm going to make sure that there's business and economic forum for Lower Manya. We have a lot of people who are well to do outside Lower Manya, who are Krobos, who are ready to, they just want the level ground, they want the incentives from the assembly so that they can come invest on Krobo land and make sure, look, we have how do you call it, tourism potentials in the area. They are untapped. We don't venture into it, tourism. And we have a lot, even more than Kwewu.
Oh, wow.
Yes. We have a lot in Lower Manya. You see, that's where limestone is coming from, to feed our cement factories. We have not taken advantage of those things. When you go to our farming communities, the roads are terribly bad. where their products are rotting in the farms. This is where the direction will go this time around.
Okay.
To make sure the tractor centers which will be implemented by the Agri Ministries. Yes, I intend that if it is me, we'll find a nice place because we have vast land on Krobo land, and thank God, Nenekono Sakite II of Lower Manya has really blessed me that my son, you can go for it. You are my son, and if should I be given, you will give lands for investors to come invest there, and the tractor and machinery center somewhere around Okwenya, we can situate it there to help our farmers. And then now rice has come in. First it used to be the usual maize, cassava. Now a lot of rice farmers have located to that place. Yes, when we go to Akuse, those places we can do rice farming. Then we can also talk about fish. Fish farming.
Close to the Volta Lake.
We rather sit down, Chinese and other people coming to do that business over here. I want to turn the narrative this time around. Where the Krobos, the indigenous, the Evers in Pong, the Evers in Akuse and Amedeka who own those farms, investments, and make sure that we will get it. And then this Kuko Kitikiti project, it is something that is so much laudable, that is coming to relieve a lot of households. And I intend that, yes, everywhere in the Middle Belt, everywhere in Pong, everywhere in Akuse, they are going to take advantage of this because we need to expose them to it, and they are going to. And then when you come, I also want to continue the leftover projects in the constituency. The Krobo roads are terribly bad. There's a school block, the Y block in Atobopan, and other projects started by the previous NDC government, and those under my predecessor, those under Smokoku Tete, we are going to make sure that we complete them and make them usable to the people. And then these are but a few. Because of time.
Because of time.
I think another time when I'm invited, as I've been invited
we'll invite you. Say a bold yeah. You ever be victory party?
Because that belongs to John Dramani, His Excellency.
You seem to know the area very well, and you seem to know the challenges people know.
One challenge is the jobs, and I will entreat the youth. Honorable Oklete Telabi is going to make sure majority of you are going to get employment. And should I be the MC for Lower Manya? Job. Making sure that we take advantage of any opportunity for you to get jobs.
Honorable David Walter. Nipa Bakope. O constituency
and say bright tekpe. Say bright tekpe.
Minimum.
My media, my social and everything. And the team, everybody. And then my MP.
Yeah, what's another?
And then the prayer warriors of Touch One Touch All.
All right, say Honorable David Walter Homeno. Or aspirant, Lower Menya. Yes, Yankopon Bema, Jomama favor Tonis on our fan because former presiding member there Unim Assembly Hopa. One of the comments are my ball and Como. Mamotina Fair Yadamasepan, Yamisha Bia, certain Bia supporter, Madame Mamma the messages by Munina Yadamase, my Gladys, which I know pay. As I can say, Coma Emmanuel Usu on now lead team no. Was a say Jumedi Mami, camera crew, Madame say, Ralph, no Mrantia WMCR, Madame say, everybody who supported this show, my brother, the sponsor, God bless you. Mede the Piesie Okrah, Miniminia, NK Obrim